Is that better? Bluetooth off. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? We have to wait a few more minutes. I'm still here. Hold on. I'm going inside. I'm still here. I'm still here. Nothing. Okay, guys, I'm here. How's everybody doing tonight? We're still waiting on everybody to come in. Might just end this one and go live later if I have to. Okay, sorry guys. I got a message. Hi Dark. We're waiting on everybody to get here. They had some stuff to do before they could come. Ooh, my mom's home. Yeah, I have. I've been on for almost 24 minutes. I've just been sitting here chilling, waiting for everybody to come in. I don't know. I did click out a couple of times on accident because my Wi-Fi was messed up. Sorry about the squeaky noises. I'm in my cousin's room, and sitting in his office chair is really squeaky. I'm moving around a lot because I'm engineer. Um, it says I have 3 people watching, but only 1 person in chat. I'm eating pizza, waiting for people to come in. I figured I'd do some oracles tonight and we could all just have like a chill stream. I got Papa John's. Mary, I sent you a link. I'm trying to think. Oh, really? That's crazy. I'm eating pizza, Mary, so I can't put a mask on. I'll be right back. It's Pacama Mama Mama. I'm telling you, that's what it says. Pacama Mama Mama. It's Pacama Ama Ama Ama. Hi, citizen. Ding dong, ding dong. He's always starting trouble. Okay, guys, I'm back. I've been having technical difficulties. Okay. So bring it to me. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, we traded pizza. Then I took off. Okay. Alright, it's no big deal. I mean, I can sit in here. Okay. What do you guys want to talk about? Citizen, do they say that they have Bigfoot in Scotland too? I thought that was just an American thing. Who wants pizza? Because they can have this cheese pizza.
Are you with the cheese?
No, it's got too much sauce on it.
Well, I think I thought that was
Oh. Well, I guess you could say Bigfoot's bilingual then. They can't see you. Okay. This garlic butter is really good.
Can they
Yeah. So I can see you too. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
hear me?
Hmm? I'm waiting for Manny. I know. I'm waiting for Mary to come up on panel.
Do somebody's color.
I don't have enough people yet. I'm waiting for Cassie and Bessie. Really? Because I hear Bigfoot goes on lunch dates with Chewbacca and eats hamburgers. When you go in there. Okay. In a minute, I'm going to start doing cards. If you want a card, put a 1 in the... Oh, shit. She's just sitting there like it ain't no big deal. She did that to me last night, too.
She don't come in. Sorry, y'all, but I'm kicking Sam out. Go for a minute. Get out for a minute, please.
Dang. Go, Katie.
I don't want people.
I'm not touching her. Go.
Just go for a minute.
Make her move.
Just please go. So I can.
If she attacks me. That wasn't a fart. That was we have a, what is it called? A bench thing in there. And it scoots across the tiles on the floor. And it makes it sound like it's farting. Hi, Eli. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. Shh, Liddy. Shh. A lot of people can hear you right now. You can't do that, baby. Okay, I'm back, guys. Oh, what is that? It just growled at me. Now watch. See, that's the bench moving. It's not farts. What's a female version of Steven? Is it Stephanie? As soon as coast is clear. Just gonna... I promise you, I did not. But my mom did come in here to fart. That's why she made me get out. Y'all didn't hear that. Thank you, Eli. Y'all didn't hear me say that. Was that a ghost fart? Ew, what is that? Oh, it's just the garlic butter. Never mind. That's why I said nobody heard me say that. Good thing Liddy's throwing a fit and she's tending to her. You got Twitter now. Really? Is it the same as your YouTube? Ew! Citizen. Alright, hold on. I can't believe you said that, Citizen. I'd hope it wouldn't be from someone's underwear, too. Okay. There we go. Ugh. I can't believe you just said that. Cassie said she'd be up in a minute, and I haven't heard anything from Beth. Beth is probably sleeping. Carol, I don't know. I don't have a way to get a hold of her. Cassie normally does that. Yeah, I think it's called garlic. It's garlic something, but it looks like butter. So I just call it garlic butter. Oop. Oop. Hello?
Hey, guess I'm gonna have to come
Yeah.
over here so somebody to talk because you have half the stream you haven't said nothing.
Well, that's because, like, for half the stream, nobody was in here except for a couple. And then,
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know.
How you gonna do that when you come here in my room? How we gonna do this? Because we're gonna hear you on both things. You don't
But,
talk on both or what?
well,
Me, I'm keeping hush on what? What'd you do? Keeping hush on what? What's he keeping hush on?
bye, Eli. Come back anytime. You're back with Mary, so you're doing good.
Crickets, crickets, crickets. I know, I mean, you know.
What do you mean, Ron?
That's what I'm wondering. What does he mean? Eli, you can stick around. Ain't none of us gonna say nothing to you. You're friends with Sammy, and that's fine. She's grown. She can make her own mind up.
I just don't want in all the drama.
Nobody's drama nothing.
I know. I understand, like, what happened was bad and stuff. I don't know.
Hi, Ron. By the way,
Oh, were you talking about on Facebook where I said
hi to you too, Eli. For that matter. What?
he's probably talking about from when I stayed in the hotel and I was freaking out thinking I had corona.
Too busy looking up garlic butter. He said you're too busy licking up garlic butter. When you stayed in there,
Yeah. All my clients tested negative and all the other staff got tested and it was negative too. I haven't went yet because I don't have insurance, but we do have a couple of places that I can go get tested.
you got it. If your clients don't have it, chances you have it slim to nothing. So,
Right, because
I mean, when you come in here, just stay. You know, you don't have to. Just don't breathe my way. You know,
yeah.
you gotta keep a distance a little bit. You'll be all right.
Well, the client I deal with the most, and I'm always like lifting him and stuff like that. He tested negative, so I mean, if I had it, he'd be the first one to have it because he's real old.
Well, I think you're all right. You would have been sick by now. I mean, that's been 4 or 5 days ago, right?
Right. The most I have is asthma.
Some what?
Asthma. But I always have that.
I'm gonna say you have that constantly. So I mean, your TikTok just went past 70,000. Seriously? I gotta look. I didn't look at it for like 4 days. Sorry.
You better start looking at it because you ain't gonna be able.
I did yesterday.
You ain't gonna be able to look at it after
I
Friday.
think you're full of crap on that, Sammy. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I think they will.
I don't think they will. There's too many of them on there that is American. There's more American on there than is British. Holy shit, it did. Oh, God. So what are you doing? I can't wait to get them cards that Cassie's sending me. That new deck, I love them. Absolutely. And I had them in my queue to buy them because I've been waiting for them to come out. They just come out. And I forgot about them, that I still had them in my queue there to buy them. And I'm glad I didn't, because she bought them for me. Citizen, I am so happy for you. I know that you're ecstatic over that.
He's about to be famous. Oh, what? Damn.
He sent it to you?
No, I just looked at how much I made. Because I get paid tomorrow.
Don't be broadcasting that.
No, I ain't.
You can tell me later.
I made less than last time though, but still a decent amount.
How'd you do that when you work? You need to start keeping track of your hours. How many times I gotta tell you that?
But I had 2 days off. See, I've been getting a day off once a week. But it's usually from midnight to midnight, so it's not even like a day off. I sent it to you. Eli said, "How are you doing?"
I'm doing
Ron
all right.
said,
Don't regrow growth up here. She better not, Ron. It does make you tired. I did good. I'm doing good though, because OT. Today was their last visit for them.
I don't have physical therapy. What medical treatment? What are y'all talking about?
Ron gets physical therapy, and then
Well, okay, the only reason I said that is Ron said, "Sammy, physical therapy make you tired."
how can you spend your wages when you end up ill? I suppose it will come in handy for paying for the medical treatment.
I don't qualify for.
Hi, Carol.
I don't qualify for insurance, Citizen. That's why I don't have any. And the one insurance that I could qualify for was I had to pay copays, and then I would have had to pay over half of my check to well, I'd have to pay with my checks combined over half of that to the insurance, and that didn't even include dental and eyesight. Hi, Carol.
Damn, Sandy. Is that bring home or
Huh?
all together? Huh?
What'd you say, Mary?
I said, is that bring home or all together?
That's bring home.
Damn. Yeah, she is running herself in the ground, but I did the same thing at her age, and look where I'm at. I literally did the same thing. I worked 3 jobs when I was her age.
See,
But
I'm worried
my
about.
dad died when I was 16, and I went to work to help my mother to take care of my little brother because he was 5 years younger than me. So, I mean, that's why I went to work, but I didn't have to work no 3 jobs, and I did.
See, I ain't worried about like running myself into the ground or anything. The only thing I'm worried about is these spots. I have them everywhere, especially on like my shoulders and my back. And Bethy said that they're liver spots, and I looked it up, and they have nothing to do with your liver. It's either you get it from either old age or the sun. But I mean, yeah, I was in the sun a lot when I was younger, but it also said that it could be melanoma, which is skin cancer.
It's
So
not, Samantha.
I'm not looking it up no more.
It is not. I'm going to say, don't even do that because you can't self-diagnose yourself like that. For starters, for another thing, it's not melanoma because it would have it would look different than it looks. Just trust me on that one. When you come in here, I'll look at it closely, but I'm telling you, it's not. I'd be really shocked if it was.
It's not just that, like, I have these red bumps that keep popping up everywhere that are,
Little bitty red ones.
yeah, and they've got, like, they look like little tiny pimples.
Oh, that's from the sun. Okay, girl, I'll expect you tomorrow. Citizen's right, though. You're running yourself in the ground for your work. Though, Sammy, you're working your guts out for it, and it'd be different if you had something to show for it. You're not. You need to start saving some money. You need to put in a savings account, one that you can't touch, for 5 years. Save that money. I'm just telling you. I mean, you're young. Do it now because when you're our age, there may not be no government help. There may not be no Social Security. There may not be hell. It may not. You may not even be here. But the point is that you need some money put back. I mean, I'm not preaching at you, Sam. I'm just trying to help you. I want to see you succeed. Out of any of the kids, including mine, I would love to see you succeed. And my kids too, but you know how my kids are. It's not that they're lazy, the one is, most definitely, but they just got issues and you're the one that has rose above them issues. Get what I'm saying with that?
Yeah.
Without airing dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Says if you have a headache, don't look up Google. It will say you have a brain tumor. Google's there to scare you. And it's true. I mean, if you want references on something, you go to. I'll give you a site that you can go to, but
do not
it
go
ain't
to.
Google. It ain't Google.
Or WebMD. WebMD's answer for everything is cancer.
Yeah, and it ain't WebMD either. I've just told you OT dropped me today. So that's one down. I got one more to go.
Really?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good.
I got one more thing to get figured out, and I get that figured out, I'll be good.
I mean, I kind of figured they'd drop you anyway. I mean, you're doing
Someone's fixing to lose his happy bed. I'm gonna tell you that much. It's gonna be ugly that day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Girl, what you been doing today? Did you send? I sent Bethy a message, but I don't know where she's at. I sent her a link actually to panel.
I did too.
To Beth, you mean?
Yeah.
She got two of them then, but I don't know where she's at.
I did Cassie both.
She may be asleep or busy. She's probably having to fight to get the laptop. You want to know the truth about it. We need to start a fund to get her a new computer. I got one. It's got Windows 7 on it, but I don't know if it'd be strong enough to pull. If it'd be strong enough to pull. It's in the closet. I don't think it'd be strong enough to pull live streaming. I bought a new one because I wanted one that had a lot of memory and a lot of behind it. So she mutes. Leaves me talking. What y'all want to talk about? Now it's dark. I seen your message about your video. I'll watch it when it comes out, when you put it out. But I ain't gonna look through pictures for you. Not if you think I'm spotting something out of nothing. Citizen, did you look through your pictures I sent you? You know that you gotta flip them side to a different. When they come up on my phone, they're like that. I have to flip them to get them right, and I'm having trouble flipping them on my phone. So I don't know what happened, why they come out like that, but I'm just saying they were. I flipped a couple of them. You got 600 to go through. Well, I'm sorry. I'll look at the ones I got, but I sent them to you. But did you see that? Did you see her standing beside the EMF meter? The one I circled? Could you see her? She's there.
Hello. Mary.
What?
You know the door to go outside?
I know it's busted. I heard.
So apparently there's 3 different pieces of glass right there, like shoved together, and the middle piece shattered.
I know, and you won't tell me. Yes. Yeah, I got it. I did several shots of that, and in like 3 of them, she's not in it. I mean, you can see her. And that one, I know you can see her pretty clearly.
Betsy!
Bethany, there she is. I said she's probably fighting for the laptop. You're muted. There you go. I'm going to have to do some flash balls, as you call them. Hi, Bethy. How are you?
Oopsie.
I hear echo.
Hang on. I had to mute the stream. Normally I do that first. Not this time. No.
I know. I seen that. I was watching. I think I caught one of the children's. Did you see it?
I forgot to look at
Did I send you that one?
Hey, Carol. Hey, Z.
We can look at it.
Dark.
Too.
I wasn't fighting for the laptop.
Sure, sorry, Bethy. Go ahead.
I wasn't fighting for the laptop. It felt yucky today.
Girl, I've been feeling yucky for a week and a half now.
I was supposed to go out at 7, but I didn't wake up till 7:15, 7:30ish.
Well,
But we know what mine's from.
maybe I should say I felt extra yucky.
I don't know. I know what mine's from, but that was part of OT's problem today. And I said, look, I didn't feel good last week. If you had the problem going I got going, you wouldn't feel good either. I said, so I don't want to hear it. Okay, did you see that? Did you see that was on the ground there? It's like a dog sitting there. Remember you said you had something growl at you? Well, I'm telling you, I got that dog sitting on the ground. It's a shadow dog. Oh, I'm all choked. Hang on.
One time I was sitting, we lived out in the country, right? And our house was haunted. We had a few slave spirits that were slaves back in the day, and people like that. Like I even think like the original owners of the house might have haunted it too, because there was.
Justin?
But this one time I sat on the toilet and I was peeing, and I heard like someone peeing beside me, and I looked like between me and the door to go out of the bathroom, like it was like you walked in the bathroom and then you walked in to your left was then you walked off and toilet and in front of the thing. It was weird. Anyway, I looked around the uh wall, and there was a black dog like peeing to the floor. I will never forget that. That was the weirdest experience I've ever had.
I can tell you what a Bigfoot looks like because I know I've seen one. And I'll tell you, the smell is horrid. That was the first thing I was aware of. I've had a lot of things happen in that spot that I told you I went to that night and slept by myself and got woke up by the chipmunks. That area mountain, a witch's coven meets there, and a lot of stuff goes on there.
What?
You heard me.
You woke up? Where'd you wake up? In the forest?
Well, that's where. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the first thing I was aware of was the smell. And I think it's because of the way the breeze was going. And then I heard that same noise, and I turned toward it all, and I saw it, and it was like crouching down, like it was trying to hide. It was still a hell of a lot taller than me.
Am I breaking up to you guys?
No, you're not now.
Okay. But yeah, when I typed that.
Is there really such things as a hellhound? I mean, I really don't know. Is there?
Yeah. I've seen that in the same area.
Well, I can tell you there's a possibility then that that's what it is. Because it's sitting there on the ground, and you said something growled at you, and that's when I flashed that. You was in that general area. It's when I started taking. I took pictures when you said that. Screenshots. Hi, Justin.
I didn't mean to do that. Somebody take Beth out of
You
timeout.
have to do it. If you're the one that blocked her, you have to unblock her.
How do you do that?
Lord. Chill if you start blocking other people.
Well, it just says message
5
to
minutes,
delete.
only for 5 minutes, let it go. She's up on panel and like, you know.
You can't shut me up that easy.
Sorry, Bethy.
Yeah. That was for jumping down off your piano.
Yeah, right. That sounded real sincere. Yeah,
Hey.
Cassie must be asleep. She's getting
No.
ready to camp and she's gonna be gone for 6 days.
Oh, Cassie.
Yeah. She said you'll have to that you'll have to do lives with me, she said. And I said, I may not do too many lives then. And I said, if you're not gonna be around. She said, you need to keep up with it. She said, you'll lose your people if you don't keep up with it. I said, I ain't gonna lose nobody. Where'd everybody go? Was in this one?
There's 8 people watching.
Nobody's talking.
Well, 2 is
We're
me.
all talking.
Always remember that 2 is me.
Now it's dark. I know. I was playing with you. Well, not that way either. You know what I mean about the pictures. All right, watch how I word things. Considers and throws it all out of proportion.
And if it doesn't, someone else will.
Sammy, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Why? I mean, you don't have to put it out there, but I'm just saying you can tell me later. Just leave it alone. You don't. Yeah, I'll tell you later why. Okay.
Mhm.
I know. It's timed out Beth by accident.
Oh, well.
Life goes on. Was it a close-up picnic? See? I told you. Throws everything out of proportion.
Yep, see, it was up her butt.
And like I said,
Oh my God, it was not up my butt.
Sammy is right there to pick up where he leaves off, too.
I can't help it.
She said, she says, sound like Winnie the Pooh or Tigger.
Oh, my.
No, it wasn't a close-up. Nobody needs a close-up of this body. It wasn't me anyway.
Oh, so it was of Dark's butt.
No, wasn't a picture of him either. Lord,
Nobody.
y'all good. I know what he's talking about. It's all that matters. I sound like Tigger when I start.
Oh, no.
You start laughing. I love listening to him snicker. He'll be in the background just snickering up a storm.
Yeah, he reminds me of Muttley.
It is so funny when he does that. He's like in the background going, hee 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 hee. Snickering. Cracks me up. I
I
love it.
hear him, too.
I love it when he does that.
I do, too. It's really nice to hear anyone laughing.
It is good to hear. We all laugh all the time. It's great. It's usually because of him and Dark and Citizen and Dark and let's see, who else makes us laugh?
Liam.
Once in a while, you, Bethy, Sam, all the time.
Liam.
It's you guys make my days, man. my nights.
There's a whole lot of us. Uh, Cassie has her moments. We all have our moments.
Just she was funny the other night, man. When somebody said something to her, and I don't know, and she's come back with something, and I'm like, I can't believe that just come out of her mouth. I was floored. It was some sexual innuendo stuff. I don't know what it was, but
I know.
I can't remember. But I was floored. I'm like, I can't believe she just said that. Come out of little innocent Cassie, which she's not innocent. I already know that, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I was like, wow. I was a little shocked. But anyway.
My live stream is the live stream that we can say whatever we want, whenever we want, and not worry about what other people have to say.
Within YouTube standards.
Sammy, you know you can come in here if you want to. Where you at? I mean, you can stay here if you want to. If it wasn't for you, streams would be as quick. Thank you.
The streams still are.
I mean, I can talk my way through one. Most of the time. I don't do too bad. I know I'm the mouthy one out of the bunch.
It's a lot easier when you actually have a subject to go on, though.
Let's see. I'm the mouthy one. Beth is the rounder. Cassie's the innocent one.
I'm the what?
Sammy's rounder number one. You're number two, Beth, because Sammy's like out there with some shit. And let's see. Carol is. She's with. Who's echoing? It's not me. Carol is. I'm sorry, but nobody can have a conversation without being naughty. It's life, I'm afraid. It doesn't bother me. You can be naughty all you want.
I have been known to be able to do that.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, you can have a conversation without being naughty, but what I'm trying to say is, just because we're on a live stream and because, people, there's going to be, when you put male and females together and they're all single, there's going to be something said. And even if they're married, there's going to be something said in that. There's going to be sexual innuendo somewhere. There's going to be something said somewhere. And people get bent out of shape about that. And they shouldn't get bent out of shape about it because it's just a natural way of life. I mean, I don't care if you are paranormal to a drama channel to sewing to, I don't care what channel you're on. Somewhere along the line, there's going to be a something said that has to do sexually related.
Yeah, it's mature conversation.
It's in our nature to be that way. And I don't think it's right for somebody to gripe about it when we're all adults to start with. Grant you, there's a time and place, as some would say. Yes, there is a time and place. Like if you're reading cards, get the card reading over with, and then, unless the cards have to do with something like that, you're naturally going to say something. Well, especially the love cards or the ones that Sammy's got, I call them the go to hell cards.
I call them the FU cards, yeah.
I mean, it's just something that's comes natural. I mean, I can talk more smack than Carter's got liver pills. I mean, if I want to. I don't choose to, I mean, but
I haven't heard that saying in years.
Carter's got liver pills.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. Well, I'm old.
It was my grandmother who said that all the time.
But I just, and what kills me is when they do it and then they turn around and do the same thing, but they said something about somebody else doing it. Doesn't make no sense.
Nah.
I don't think it's right. But, teach their own. I mean, I'm gonna say what I want to. I'm 56 years old. If I can't say what I want to now, something's wrong. I guess Eli and Ron left us. They ain't chatting. Nobody's chatting but Citizen, me, and Now Stark, and you, Bethy. Now
Yeah,
Stark thinks he's
not even Sammy is saying
got a
anything.
halo. It's bent though. Can you see the bent in that halo there? I can see it.
You can't say it.
It's sideways.
A horn. He pushed it down a little too hard on the horns and it bent right there.
Yeah, there's some big shadows because I caught a big shadow. I caught a big shadow. I caught a kid. And I caught that thing on the ground. I mean, I'd show them. I'd have to put it. I wonder if I can figure out if I can flip them on my computer to where you can see them. Because that was on my phone. I did flip one on my phone. I figured it out one time, but I didn't figure. And the second time around, I went to flip it, and it didn't flip right. I flipped it one way, and it looked like it was upside down. I flipped the other way, and it, so.
You know what? See, you can't do that with all men.
I'm done with men telling me what to do.
There's a lot of men out there that are extremely controlling, and you just can't do it with them.
I lived that for my first.
I have to.
I have to tell you, Sammy was a kid through it when I was with Jeff. She knows. I went through hell with him. And I couldn't breathe without him being right there. And then this one's about as bad. Said he would never do me like that, and I swear to God, he's more up my ass now than he's ever been. And I'm, you can be together without being up each other's ass. You don't have to know, I mean, if there's something y'all need to know about each other, then you know about it. But you don't have to, okay, this example is, I couldn't even go to the grocery store by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Still can't.
Yeah.
Without an attitude. Literally an attitude. And I just told this one, I told him, I said, look, I'm going shopping when I get ready to. And you can either go or you can stay home and sit on the porch. I don't care. And most of the time I made him sit home on the porch because I'm putting up this attitude. I told him whenever I got with him, I said, I'm done with that. And I'm just done with all of it, period. I think a woman ought to be able to go shopping if she wants to go shopping and be trusted to go. I mean, it's ridiculous. I have never in my life ever cheated on any man I've ever been with. And I've had plenty of chances, but I never did it.
Yeah,
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it, for one. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair to the other person. I know what it feels like for that to happen. And I don't want to put that on somebody else. I don't want to make them feel that way. It's not right. And I just think it's, when you're in a relationship, you trust each other 100%. To not hurt each other. I'm not saying you're going to get along 24/7 because you're not. You're going to have disagreements. Everybody has disagreements. But you got to have room to breathe. You got to let each other breathe. Because when you don't, that's when you might as well give up because it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And both of them I've had, I ain't had no room to breathe at all. I literally feel like I'm suffocating most days. Literally. Today's been one of them. And I I hate it. with a passion.
I feel for you, Mary. I really do. When I was in Maine, the idiot I was with up there, the garden was only about 30 yards from the house. And
Uh-huh.
he would make me take the phone with me so he could check up on me. Like he couldn't look out the back door, you know? I found out quickly that if I turned off the phone and he tried to call, I got beat. So yeah, and if I didn't answer it fast enough, I got beat too. He'd be full of questions. Why did it take so long? Like, you can look out the freaking window and see that, I had the phone on the other side of the garden. I had to get to it,
Right.
You got to keep it with you at all times. F you, you know? Or he called me because he was so controlling. He would call me to come up and get him a beer out of the refrigerator he was sitting next to.
Tell you how stupid I was with Jeff, Matthew's dad. I'd cook and take it to him. I'd fix his plate and take it to him. I made his coffee every morning. I made his lunch before he went to work. I mean, I literally did everything for him. Everything. I should have never done all that, but I did. And there's nothing wrong with doing that if you get the same treatment back.
Right.
I didn't get it back.
Yeah, I was ordered to do that stuff.
I agree with that, citizen. I agree with that 100%. That I can say that I can guarantee you I know a few people on here that as nice as can be on here, and they're totally different at home, but that's because I read people really well. But when it comes to me, Sammy can tell you I'm no different on here than I am at home. Am I, Sammy?
No,
I'm the same way. I don't believe in being two-faced like that.
I have enough trouble.
Either you put yourself out
I'm
there,
not trying to be somebody else, too.
right? I mean, I got enough problems being who I am, much less being somebody else. And
I'm the same way at home as I am on here too.
yeah, Sammy's the same. She doesn't pull no punches either, and I don't either. I mean, I don't feel like I don't care. I mean, I want people to like me, and I want friends, but I'm not begging anybody to like me, and I'm not begging anybody to stick around to listen to me either.
Right.
But do I want friends? Yes, I do. And am I going to be nice to people? I'll be nice to anybody that's nice to me.
And if you're being fake, you're going to end up with fake friends. And you
Right.
don't have fake friends.
Right, and like
Something that I do here that I don't do off camera is I watch my language a little bit more. But that's because it's social media. And I think that's pretty normal.
I used to cuss like a sailor, but I learned that. I think I got that from when I bartended, and I was young, and stuff, and I think that's where I got that from. But I do cuss. I'm not gonna say I don't. I do. I try to control it as much as possible. The C word, I don't say it at
No.
all, unless a bitch really needs it, and then I will.
say GD. I don't like that
I
word.
don't say GD either. I do not say that.
I don't either.
I don't say that at all. I teach their own if they do, but I don't.
If I'm mad, though, I'm going to fuck everything in sight,
Yeah. All right. I mean,
so to speak.
I can cuss when I'm mad. Ask Sammy. I can flip out on Sammy if I want to, but it has to be. I mean, I have to be extremely mad to get that way. And it's when they push my buttons and they push and push and push until I just finally had enough. And I
Yeah.
just got on their ass. But I'm normally not like that. I normally want to get along with everybody.
Yeah, I
Just
had to be
like I am right now.
I had to be pushed for months, years even sometimes before I
I mean,
get to that point.
I said,
And and you know what, Dark? I do not believe that for one split second.
I think he could be an asshole if he wanted to be.
I don't think it's the
got-
norm.
He's got that side of him, but does he use it all the time? No.
Let me tell you guys a story about how me and Mary used to be. All right, when she was well,
Oh, hell no. Here we go.
and she's on panel, and I'm going in her bedroom here a little bit. So you know it's not that bad of a story. So when we left my mom's abusive ex, we moved in with Mary, right? And this one time, Mary said something, and it made me so mad. I was a mouthy kid, you know, and I went to turn around right after I said something. I think I like whispered "bitch" under my breath or something. I was like 10, and no, I was like 11, and I went to turn around, and like before I could even before my brain even processed that I was turning around, Mary had me by my shirt, and I was literally lifted off the ground. That's
Ever call me that. Ever again. I'm fast. I may be big, but I'm fast. Piss me off, see how fast I am. And she wasn't small then.
yeah.
My oldest son found out he better not get a wise mouth with me, especially in front of his friends. And it's the only reason he did it, and I know that. But I told him if he spoke to me like that again, he was going over my knee.
But I didn't hurt her.
He spoke to me like that again. Guess what? He didn't know what the frig hit him. He was over my knee,
All right.
and he was a lot bigger than me. He was like,
I didn't hurt her though.
No.
oh, I didn't hurt him either.
I just scared her. That's all I wanted to do.
I embarrassed the shit out of him in front of his friends is what I did. My family was laughing at me though, because it was during the winter, so I had a sweater on, and every time I spanked him, that particular sweater, it'd come off my shoulder further and further. It's like I was undressing as I was spanking, and I didn't even notice that. And that just made me madder because I was being laughed at. I'm like, this isn't funny. He's not speaking to me like that.
Right. Well, there's a way to discipline a child and a way not to. There really is. And, I never beat my kids. I never, now Patrick will argue with you to doomsday, but he loves me. And my kids won't call me names or nothing. They don't, if they do, they don't say it where I can hear them because they're smart, better. And, they have respect for me in a lot of ways, like Sammy's got respect for me. If I'd have hurt her, she'd never have the respect for me that she does. But I taught her that. I mean, you don't talk to me like that. I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve to be called that. I probably told her to do something in the house, probably. And she probably got mad at me. More than likely dishes. If I remember right, it was dishes.
Yeah, I got one of those here too.
And
You're like the
she
worst.
did more. I was in the living room too. She was in the kitchen. I was done to her from the living room to the kitchen before she could get turned around, like she said. I'm quick. my friends are to tell you that.
I'll tell you, even my two kids that told me I was not their mother anymore and haven't spoke to me since, they still never called me a name. Not to my face, anyhow. You know?
Mm-hmm.
None of them. have called me a name.
Well, I grew up around the name calling, if that makes sense. So like when we first left him, it was like it took me a long while to figure out how like I as like a kid should have acted. Because I didn't when we moved out to the country with him, I didn't have a childhood. I was around a lot of grown men cussing and just a lot of bad stuff. I wasn't around kids.
But you still know right from wrong.
Yeah, but we were all like brainwashed. We were around family, we were around anybody. If I seen a family member in public, I was told to put my head down and keep walking. And if I did anything bad, his excuse was he was shaving my head and sending me to military school. To the point where I literally I would beg my mom to send me to military school so I wouldn't have to deal with him anymore.
He stuck a gun to Wendy's head, and that's when they moved in with me.
Wow.
He wouldn't come to my house. He knew better. Would he, Sam?
No, he wouldn't.
He knew better to come to my house. He knew he'd get that ass kicked.
The night we left him and my brother were fighting, and he ripped my
Mom,
So then my mom went after him because she was like, "You're not going to do that to my kid." I think that was the first time that he actually hit one of us in front of my mom because he would do it. My mom for some reason would not believe,
he's so scared of him.
like, she would not believe that he was hitting us at all. No matter how many bruises we had, no matter how.
Yes, you know that, right?
I don't care. She is watching this. She already knows.
You know what, Sammy? It could be she didn't want to believe that was happening.
She didn't. She didn't. She loved him, and I really believe she did, and she thought that he was good to all of them, and he was good to her. I mean, she didn't want for anything. He bought her a nice home. I mean, them a nice home, I should say, and and remodeled it and everything. She didn't want for nothing, and he didn't mistreat her, so she couldn't see the fact that he was mistreating the kids behind her back. Except I knew it, and I had told her and stuff, but she's still not going to listen. It's just they have to learn on their own. Everybody has to learn on their own. She didn't listen, so she learned on her own, and thank God she got away from him. And when she did, and that, and everything worked out all right. The kids are fine, and I mean, they have to live with what happened then and stuff, but they're okay, and they've survived it and come through it. And when she survived it, she come through it, and that's all that matters.
It's not unusual for a mother to not want to believe that because it's much easier to not believe it than it is to deal with it. Because no real mother, wants to see their kids hurt.
Shoot, I wouldn't let their fathers whoop them, much less anybody else. What a Sam.
Right.
I mean, no way. I mean, it didn't, I told them, I said, no. I said, if they need a whooping, they can be disciplined some other way. They don't need to be whooped and stuff. Now, I did whoop Matthew one time. I give him a spanking, but he needed it. It was the only way he was going to straighten up from what he was doing, and it worked. I mean, I tried everything. I mean, everything underneath the sun to straighten him up, and that's the only thing that.
Yeah, a spanking with me was always a last resort.
It is with me too.
Yeah.
I don't believe in corporal punishment if you can get out around it. There's too much you can take away from a child. You can take away their electronics. That's going to hurt them. Where I swear to you, this 14-year-old in here, you take her phone and her tablet away from her, and she's like a total different kid. Is she not, Sam?
She is.
I mean, she's kind. She'll play with the girls. She'll do stuff for you. She talks, but she's got that laptop and that phone. She don't talk unless it's talking back. And I mean, she's a total different kid.
So,
But you took it away from her. I took it away from her for a month one time, and that girl was a total different kid that entire month.
yeah, that's when I even knew I meant business. If I took her phone away or her PlayStation or anything like that, she knew I meant business. Because I was going to make her pay attention.
I'd give her I don't know how many warnings I give her, and I told her, I said, this is your last warning you're getting. I said, you don't believe I'll do it. She said, no, I don't believe you'll do it, and Wendy won't make it stick.
Oh, boy.
Exactly what she told me. I said, watch this. I got up, got the laptop, got the phone, put it in my bedroom. That's where it's staying. I said, you can have it back after a month. And then she actually got a week, because the first week that she was grounded, she got a week added on. I said, every time you get smart with me, I'm adding a week.
Yeah, I can see that with Glenn.
That real quick when I told her the date she could get it back. Well, that's over a month. I said, what did I tell you about getting smart with me? I said, you got smart with me again? I said, that added a week. I said, I'll add a week every time you do. I mean, I'm not talking about just a little bit of talk back. This girl's got a mouth. She comes by and honest. She gets it from her mother, but that's beside the point. You don't treat your elders like that. That's not teaching your children respect.
Right.
I mean, you have to teach them to respect others and respect themselves, because without that, we sure we even going anywhere? This chat's not moving a bit. Are we just talking to each other? Did you get taken down or what?
No, I'm still alive.
I mean, nobody's talking.
That's because nobody's here.
That's not true.
What?
Well, there's 6 people.
Friends watching.
Well, I'm 2 of them. So there's 4.
And I think I'm one of them.
Well, I'm one.
There's Dark.
He says, I'm just sitting here thinking about getting spanked.
He said, well,
He's just sitting there thinking about getting spanked.
Lordy, 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 lordy. Lordy, lordy. Lord.
At least he said something. But yeah, that was a tough one when it came to Ava, because I would punish her, take something away or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, Dad will give it back. I'm like, you better not,
Yeah, this one says that Wendy will give it back to her every time.
And sure enough, he'd come in the house and she'd whine to him and he'd give it back. I'm like, you want me to be her mother, but you're undoing everything I tried to do. I'm like, you're being her best friend and not her father. That is not helping the situation. You're making me the bad guy and you the good guy. And there shouldn't be any bad guy. We should be on the same page.
yeah, but sadly, normally there needs to be a bad guy.
No, there doesn't need to be a bad guy.
Then who's going to be the one that disciplines?
You should both be disciplining or backing up the one that did the disciplining.
True.
If the one disciplining is not being backed up by the other one, the child will always run to the other one that will undo it. Because they know they can get away with it.
True.
It doesn't work. Because they know they can get away with anything with that one parent. You have to come to a middle ground with everything, actually, or else there's going to be disruption all the time in the household. If you don't agree, find a middle ground that everyone can live with, you know.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's the only way it works. And don't argue in front of the kids, because they'll use that too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll use it against you.
Oh, yeah.
Been there, done that.
If you're going to have a disagreement in front of the kids, come to an understanding. Show them that it can be done.
Yeah,
Show them how to do it.
I love kids.
Oh, I do.
I'm good to kids. Sammy can tell you I was good. I've been good to them.
Right.
I mean, there's something about my voice, I guess, because I haven't had to give spanking to the 4-year-old at all. I haven't had to slap her hand but one time, I think. And the baby, all I gotta do is say something, and she dead stops in her tracks. and I say no, and she turns around and goes gets in something else. But I haven't had to discipline them like that or anything.
Yeah, every kid is
I got
different.
that 40 voice, I guess.
Yeah, and every kid is different. What one responds to, another won't. So you have to figure that out. They don't come with pamphlets telling you how to take care of them.
They don't.
So
And
you got to figure it out.
kids are resilient. I mean, I know Citizens said that his are rambunctious, that he said they'd give me a run for my money, and I'm sure they do. Especially the age they are. He's a single parent. I know what it's like to be a single parent.
Yeah, I
It's,
do.
even though I've had their fathers have been around, I still was a single parent regardless because they were no help. Not really. And with any decision making or anything, I've done it all. And so I know what it's like to be a single parent. It's not easy. It's not easy to be the one that puts food on the table and the one that does the bathing, the clothing, that puts the clothes out or goes shopping for them, and it's not easy to do.
No, it's not. Hey, Kathy.
You love your kids, and it's something that is just an unconditional love that I can't even explain the feeling that I have for my kids. It is so.
Yeah.
It's beyond strong.
And it's even harder when you're being a single parent and the father is right there, but he's an extra child.
Right.
Ooh, true.
Oh,
But I wonder what happened to you. Are you coming up on panel or what? I've been texting you. Just for clothes shopping. Aw. Is she excited? I bet she's excited to go on the trip. You need to take lots of pictures. And send me some.
I miss camping.
Did you send my doll? Or did you send the cards with the doll or the cards by themselves? I can't wait to get them. I love them. I mean, I was connected to them last night, and I didn't even have them in my hands. They were in hers.
Yeah.
I mean, I pretty much knew what they, were saying before she even said them. Actually, it's crazy. I mean, I've connected to cards before, but nothing like that.
I'll tell you, Sammy, when you have to, you will do everything you can for those kids. Because, like, I was working 3 jobs because my second husband flatly refused to work.
Yep, been there, done that too.
And, yeah, I had 3 kids, 3 jobs. When I'd come home at the end of the day, that house didn't look anything like the way I left it. So I'd be cleaning until I went to bed.
Yep, been there, done that too.
And you can only do that for so long, though.
Yep.
I mean, it's like the way you're being worked to death, Sammy.
I don't know where he went, Cassie. He was in here, and then he popped out. He's around somewhere, floating around.
But you will do it. I mean, it took a long time of that, day in and day out, before I lost it on him.
Didn't do me no good. Like talking to that wall. You can only do
Yeah.
that for so long. Is do the, go out, do work. I'd work 12-hour days. I'd come home, have to fix supper
Hmm.
and clean anything that needed to be cleaned if I could get to it. And what didn't get to, I had to let it wait. And it just, it wasn't right. I mean, I
Right.
should have had something. If they're not going to work, at least they could do is clean the house up or cook your
Yeah.
supper for you.
Yeah, you
Especially
should.
if you don't work 12 hours and you got to turn around and do it. You got a 12-hour turnaround. You got to turn around and go back, in another 12 hours or 8 hours, and go back to work. And it's not right. I mean,
At the very least, you shouldn't come home to a house that looks worse than when you went out the door.
right. I mean,
Really? You can't pick up after yourself? Dirty dishes everywhere. Trash. So
I
they
had
have
a
a counter
dishwasher.
next to the trash can, clothes in front of the hamper. It's like the height of laziness. And that's why these things really piss me off. It's like you can't get any lazier than that. You can't lift up the lid to the hamper to put the clothes in. You gotta drop them in front. You can't move your arm a little bit to the left to throw the trash in the trash can. You gotta put it right in front of you on the counter and leave it there for me to do. So what I did with the clothes, I'm like, if it doesn't make it into the hamper, it doesn't get washed unless you do it yourself. I had a hard time with the food trash. I couldn't just let that sit there. But if it wasn't food trash, I let it sit there. Let it pile up. I was doing stuff that was really against the grain for myself. I was trying to get him to do something. I come home. What did you do all day? Watch soaps. I'm like, that's not good enough. That's not even close to good enough. I'm like, I'm out there busting my ass, working 3 jobs. I still have to come home and take care of the kids, take care of the house, take care of you when you're a grown ass adult. And it's not right. I'm like, and at that point too, it had a household that went for food stamps and he refused to do it. I'm like, I could drop one of these jobs if you would only go up to welfare and get food stamps. I could drop 2 of these jobs if you get off your lazy ass and get a job. And do you think he'd cook? He was a freaking chef. Do you think he'd cook? No. But he sure would put down my cooking. And look, I'm too damn tired to be doing all that fancy shit.
Well, I'm glad you got rid of him.
Well, he almost got rid of me, actually. He's the one that I was with when I ended up less than an hour away from complete heart failure. 'Cause I stopped eating. I couldn't eat. I couldn't swallow. It was my nerves. It was winter. I thought it was a flu. You know, my stomach was churning, and I really thought it was a flu. I didn't eat for 2 months. I dropped a little over 60 pounds real fast. And by the time he finally brought me to the ER, I was less than an hour away from complete heart failure. But I'll tell you, I fought and did everything I could possibly do up until that point. And at that point, I couldn't do it. I mentally and physically, I could not do anything more. I was almost dead, you know.
Mhm.
If there weren't kids involved, it would have been a different story. But the kids needed to be taken care of. His ass would have been gone in a heartbeat if it weren't for the kids. Yeah, but, like I was working on the same schedule as my youngest one, which was his. But the older two got home from school earlier because they were older, so someone had to be there. Yeah, I had a lot working against me. A lot more working against me than for me, but now 2 of those jobs kind of rolled into one. I was teaching school and I was a bus monitor. So I went off in the morning with the youngest one. The older 2 already gone off to school, and then he got on the bus with me, and I did the bus monitor job. Then I did the teaching all day. And my third job, actually, I had my own business from home. And at times I could roll that into the other 2 jobs too, because like doing fundraisers for the class, I could do that. And then, yeah, mothers of other kids would help me with it. The second fundraiser I did for the class, I was in the hospital, and the mothers came up to the hospital, helped me. I was still working from the hospital while they're trying to keep me alive.
That's
Um,
bad.
you do what you got to do. That's just how it is, you know. And until your body says that enough is enough, and that's what happened. And then when I put it all together, when he brought the youngest one up to see me in the hospital, and he said something to me about Mommy Pat, mentally I lost it. It's like, wait a minute, he's got one mommy. That's me. That's not my name. What I had been suspecting, I knew at that point. I was so damn busy, I couldn't catch him in the act because I was never home. I was either working or taking care of what I needed to take care of. You know?
Did you kill him?
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Did I kill him? Is that what you said? Did I want to? Oh, yeah. I wanted to.
Sorry, that was a bad joke. Fine.
But I'll tell you, it. If I hadn't said I didn't want him back up there at the hospital, my doctor was going to tell him he couldn't come back because my doctor's trying to keep me alive. That wasn't going to help.
Mm-mm.
The doctor happened to be there. He found out what was going on, and he stayed in the room while I just screamed at him. Well, the best I could. I mean, I didn't have a whole lot of breath, but and he left, and I fell apart. At that point, I did belong in the psychiatric unit. They put me right in the psychiatric unit because they knew it was abuse that got me there to begin with. Even though I didn't say anything, but the head doctor in the ER knew what was going on. He kicked him off the property. He told him if he didn't leave the property, he was having him arrested for abuse and attempted homicide. They're like, whoa. He chewed him a new one.
Well, I bet.
But you know what? Me, like a dummy, when I got out of the hospital, I tried to put that marriage back together, but I didn't put a whole lot into it. I admit I didn't put a whole lot into it, but he had to prove something to me.
Right.
I didn't have to prove anything. And he didn't prove anything to me. He proved he was just as much of a liar and a scumbag as I knew he was.
Mm-hmm.
But you always hope for the best because I'll tell you, both times I got married, it was for better or worse. And there was a hell of a lot of worse. But I tried my best, and that's all I could do. If the other one wasn't willing, there's nothing I could do.
Right.
And that's all you can do. I could tell you a lot of horror stories, a lot. But I won't. And I got a feeling Mary is sitting there going, damn, we got something else in common. Because quite often lately she's been saying we have something else in common.
I mean, I didn't marry anybody that abused me, but
Oh, he wasn't like that at first.
huh?
He wasn't like that at first.
Well, neither was whatchamacallit. But
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
once they get comfortable
Well,
with
once they rope you, you got to figure out how to get out of it.
right.
And sometimes having kids makes it easier, sometimes it makes it harder. I depended on him for help, so it made it harder.
True.
Even though I knew I couldn't depend on him, he was the only one I had to depend on. Because my father had passed away by that time. So my mother was working. So I didn't have parents to depend on. His parents were a lot older, and they lived quite a ways away and didn't have a vehicle, so they couldn't help out. My sister, no way would she help him. My brother was a whole lot younger and he had his own life. His oldest sister had her own family, her own life. His youngest sister, the same thing really, because her daughter and my youngest son were the same age, so she had her to take care of. Cry cuts. What are you doing?
Huh?
Oh, crickets. Oh, duh. Cassie confused me with cry cuts because that's a real thing. That's the real word. Yeah, I don't mind crickets. Yeah, if you listen to us, Sammy, there's a lot you could learn. And that's what Mary and I have both done with you today, is trying to help you to learn from our mistakes instead of doing it the hard way and learning it from your own mistakes. It's not it's not trying to lecture or anything. It's we care, we love,
Right.
and hopefully it'll make it easier. And you may not believe that now, but someday you will.
I mean, I believe it.
If you can learn from our lessons, then yeah, we did what we're supposed to do.
Right. Mary, can you come back on here? I'm about to have to go to the store real quick. I'm still going to be talking. I'm just going to be in the car.
I just really wish that I had someone else I could depend on other than me. That would have been so much easier, you know? And I could have gotten out of that situation and
Yeah.
avoided a whole lot of pain for me and the kids.
Did you, um, um, like the school system didn't have a daycare or anything?
I worked in the school system.
Oh.
I was a teacher. I taught my youngest son's class. So I was there the whole time during school time. Well, the first and second year that I was teaching was his class. The third year, he had moved on to different class, but I was still it was same hours.
We're going to store. You going to the store, is that what you said?
Yeah. I need to go to the gas.
All right. I'm here.
Alright.
What we're going to talk about?
I'm glad you're there, Mary, because I'm having a tough time here reliving all that.
Talk about men that can't get their can't figure out what the hell they want.
Here we go.
That I just can't figure them out. I can figure out anything, but I can't figure out men.
It was actually Z that started this conversation. And then he disappeared.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Well,
Thomas.
It was
Yeah.
because of that comment about, men. So, well, a couple of comments I made about men is what started that. But on the other hand,
they say they can't figure us out.
yeah, really,
Oh my god.
they got it made and they still can't handle it. You know, they still have to go elsewhere. Really?
That ain't what I'm talking about. I just
Oh,
can't figure them out.
there's a whole lot of stuff, actually.
I say one thing, do the opposite. For the most part. But let's change the subject on that too. What are we going to talk about now?
You know what? I came out of all that a whole lot stronger person than I went into it.
What are you thinking about now, Jim?
We are saying what we really want. And it's not, don't take it personally. Obviously, we aren't talking about you.
Jim, it ain't about you. It ain't about any man in particular. You want a love card? You need to behave. A love card if you don't behave. Let me get one out for you.
No, I did talk about two particular ones, but and yeah, one's name was Jim. That's why I won't call him by his name, because it reminds me of that asshole in Maine. Now you know.
I actually got them figured out more than what they think I do. I was just blowing. I was just mouthing.
Women aren't that difficult to figure out. You just gotta try.
Well,
You know, if you're not gonna put anything into it, then
right.
no, it's not any name. Your name just reminds me of someone else. That's all. Or let's say that's one of the
You're
names.
not a butthole. Are you being a butthole? You want to come up on panel? You're not being a butthole. I'll send you a link.
If you want to get up here and plead your case, we'll let you.
Plead your case.
Yeah.
How you feel like giving me a card reading?
Hello?
What? You don't feel like giving me a card reading then, do you? Oh, well, crap.
Hello?
What, Sammy? We're here.
You
Can you
guys
not
cut,
hear us?
you cut
Hear
out.
you?
You cut out for a second.
You know what, Dark? Mine's pretty complicated too. I cut out a whole lot. A whole lot. I made that as short as I could.
As long as you're okay, Jim.
And we do realize that men do get abused too. It's not one sided.
No, it's not.
Unfortunately, the next person down the line has to deal with the baggage or help you to deal with the baggage. And a lot of men aren't willing to do that.
All right, as long as you're okay.
Good.
Yeah. Move that over that way.
Sorry.
Well, I might know more than what you think, Dark.
Yeah.
What?
Jesus, he just said I get abused every night. I need to put a court order out in my hand. Jeez.
Lord. Information. TMI.
I'm sitting here with tears running down my cheeks and he got me laughing.
Good night. An hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
An hour or so. We'll see him tomorrow morning.
Well, it'll be his morning, noon. Be afternoon for him because it's already early morning for him already, Sammy.
Yeah, it's about 5
11
a.m. for
o'clock.
him.
There, it's like
It's about 5 a.m. there.
Okay.
Good night, see. In your extended nap. Oh my goodness, Mr. Right. Ah. What in the world was that?
Sammy.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
We saw it. We can't forget it. Oh well.
What? Gabby, stop. I'll be right back.
Sammy's just peeking in on her own stream here. Why are you always in the dark, girl?
Oh, 'cause normally I'm either in my car, or oh shoot, what was that? Something just flew at me. But anyway, normally I'm in my car or
The bathroom.
at work. No, I have been in the bathroom the past couple of days to stream because I can't go in the living room. And Mary, I'm scared. Well, I know right now I don't have it, but it's just kind of,
You don't want to make her sick. I get it.
yeah. And especially if I ever do get it, I'm not going to be able to tell the difference between, and until it gets bad, I'm not going to be able to tell the difference between coronavirus and my asthma because I have really bad asthma.
That's why you need to be tested.
I am getting tested. I talked to the health department and they said that they didn't have any openings until tomorrow. That's Patrick in there. That's why she's muted. We've been alive for 2 hours and 25 minutes.
No, okay.
Well, I have anyway.
I've been alive all my life.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You sound weird, but yeah.
Oh, that's just because I'm sitting in my car. We're going on a trip
Okay.
to the gas station.
I'm back.
I have a feeling it's a good thing that I can't see where we're going.
They're just
But
going to
look
get
at me.
cigarettes, I think, is where they're going.
I've noticed that driving and live streaming together seem to be a thing lately.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Sorry.
It's all right. You want to see my new doll that Cassie sent to me?
Actually, I'll be right back.
All right.
I turned the radio on, but I don't want copyrighted. they're closed.
Flash it opens, mean they're closed.
Sammy, share that. Bring that up.
Hold on. Still driving. Get me a
Okay, all you gotta do is hit that and send it up. I mean, if you want, no, but
dollar get two. Or if they're both a dollar get
Or
two.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Then get it. Me too.
Earlier.
Yeah.
and Sammy, what? No, that ain't what you gotta do. It's down in the basement. What'd you do with everybody at home? There you go. Say yes, Beth. You there? Bethy, you there? Where'd Bethy go?
She said she'd be right back.
All right. There's my new doll, right? The blue one there. And this one's Citizens. I almost took both of them. He's lucky I let him have her. Because there's something with both of them. I almost didn't let him get into one of them. I told her I'd send her the money for it. See? Look at her face. You can just feel it. I feel it. I don't know what it is with kids attaching themselves. I don't know if it's more as lifelike for them or I don't know what it is, but I don't know. And no, I don't think all dolls are haunted, but I do feel like there's something with this one. I mean, look at her. There's something. I don't quite know what, but there's something. What do y'all think? Hmm? Nobody's got anything to say about my doll? Nothing?
I like it.
I do too.
I want to meet her when she comes.
Huh?
When she comes, I want to see her.
You ain't taking her. She's mine.
Not here. I want to talk to her.
I got another one too that's coming.
I thought the freaking light was red.
Well,
You ain't gotta have it on her phone. That's like it every time it's been.
try to get down here where she's at. Nope, there you go. Sorry about that. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that one. This one is my other dog. I love her. She's pretty. Isn't she pretty?
Yep.
You can just see it in her eyes. Something's there. It's like she's got a soul attached.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
'Cause it looks like she's thinking.
Yeah, she's like,
Yep.
am I gonna like this new home I'm coming to? Yeah, that's what she's thinking. She's contemplating.
Give it to my mom.
Give what to your mom?
Her credit card.
Great garden. What?
Credit card.
Oh, credit card. Oh. I should say great garden. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Anyway, did you see the other one, Beth? Beth, did you see the other one I'm getting from her? In the blue dress?
Probably. But I'm not sure.
Hang on, let me go to it because I don't want to show other pictures that's on here. It's private pictures she sent me. So, I don't want to put her business out there. Let's see. Ding, 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 ding. This one she just got for me the other day, a couple days ago.
Sammy,
What?
look what you put on the marquee. Well, I guess it's a good thing you put corn in there.
Really, Dark? You think that she's got that I'm gonna have trouble with the dog? Really? Huh? I might. Anyway, Beth, let me show you this other one. Here, Sam. Share this one. The basement, Sam. There you go. This one right here. This one's going to Z, which I almost took both of them. He's lucky I'm letting her have it. Letting her have it. Look at her. Look at them eyes. Tell me ain't something up with her. It's like I can see through her. I have felt her since day one when she started out them dolls there, and I kept telling her the one in the blue dress. I want to see the one in the blue dress. And she's like, I think she's gone. That one time she went back, she didn't see her. And she went back this time she was there, and I'm like, it's it. The one right there in the blue dress with the blonde hair.
Yeah, she was laying down. We couldn't see her all that well before.
Remember? Yeah. And I kept saying, I'm telling you, there's something with that doll. I don't know what it is, but I'll find out. But yeah,
I guess Dark is saying that the dog's going to do a lot of hiding.
Really?
Oh my.
Yes. Yeah. Did you see the one in the wedding dress too, Dark? I'm getting her too. I don't know when Cassie's sending them. I don't know if she sent them already or not. We'll see.
Ava freaked out when she found out my doll was gone.
All right.
And she's like, I better not run into her somewhere.
Yeah. So she thinks you're gonna run into her, huh?
Yeah, she does. There's a little story with that doll. It was her biological mother's, and she gave it to Ava, and it creeped Ava out, so she gave it to me.
My eyes itching. Hang on. Hang on, I'm messaging somebody and I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that one for very long either.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. She dropped down before you even.
See.
Yeah, she dropped down even before you went out to message someone.
The dog will feel she is the owner of the dog. Yeah, or the dog will feel that way. Yeah, the second one I didn't see long enough. The first one didn't feel any malevolence, just playful. Yeah, I don't feel like she's got anything bad. You talking about the one in the wedding dress you didn't see long enough? The one in the white? You want to
Yeah.
see? Well, I can't show her to you because this is Sam's live stream, or I can send you a picture of her though. I'll send you one on Messenger. Let me go get it.
Sammy drops down and makes it pretty difficult on us.
Yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to? I can't run it for her. She's not on my StreamYards. I'm working on it. Here, I'm working on it. Working on it. Working on it. Own it, own it, own it, own it, own it. Where the crap is she at? House reparation. House reparation. I think it is. Let's go back this way. There my girl is. There, Dark. I sent you that one. And tell me what kind of feeling you get off of this. Off of this one, I'm going to send you another one. Because for some reason I'm getting something, but I don't know, man. But there's something. There's something. And I think I might want her too.
Oh, Sammy, she changed my name.
Yeah.
That's not even fun. Nope.
No, that's not funny. Sammy, you need to change your name back. King Bone. How are you, King Bone?
I'm changing it.
I did not. I did not. Seriously, did not send that. I sent a picture of the doll.
Hi, King Bone. Hi, Bailey Pierce.
Hang on, Jim.
I wish I had noticed sooner that she'd changed my name.
Turd, I did not send you that.
Yeah, he's giving me a hard time. You're Sammy?
What?
Is that really Sammy here with a different name?
Bailey. Yeah, Bailey is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Now it's dark. Did you delete the first one? Because I sent you three. No, I sent you two pictures. That's right.
Sammy, where'd you go and why? She can't show pictures when you're off the piano.
I think she's having technical difficulties. She's on the phone that Bailey's got. May have to just get off of hers and go to mine.
Yeah, his phone decided to update, that's all.
I know. Bailey is Sam. Why did you have to help the bottle for the baby when Bailey's in there? When you're doing a live stream, you can't just leave a live stream. I mean, I could be running my own channel. I mean, I'm not trying to be pushy about it, but I mean, this is your channel. I love you, but dang.
Yeah, when you start a live stream, you sort of committed yourself to that live stream.
Until you end it. I mean, I'll run it for you, but dang. You could stay here through most of it.
Yeah. Okay, Justin.
Bye, Justin. Yeah, she's underneath Bailey's phone. And if she didn't set her channel to adult only, she needs to, because Bailey's technically underage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Sammy got some learning to do about YouTube.
Yeah.
She's using Bailey's phone, but Bailey's only 14. She's on Bailey's account. She should have signed in hers.
Yep.
She may get herself flagged over it.
Well, not really, Cassie, because Sammy had control over her choice.
Nah, that's not what I meant, Cassie. She's been gone more than she's been on here since she's been on. Before you come on here, she was muted 90% of it.
And she did that to me this morning.
Yeah, left Beth hanging this morning.
All by myself. So I stepped down.
Was it me, you, and Z? Me, you, and Z, and Sammy. And Sammy stepped down. See, I know that doll's got a lot. What about the other one? The one that's in the dark-headed one. That's the one I want. What do you feel about her? Because I got mixed feelings with that one. Just feels like there's something there. With possible ill intent, yeah. I mean, that's what I was kind of getting to, but so you think I need to stay away from her?
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
What shouldn't happen?
It's a great focused pic, but her face is out of focus, which shouldn't happen. All the rest of the pic is clear.
On which one? The dark-headed one?
He said he'd take the dark-haired doll.
I've already got the red-headed doll, and once she's on her way, or we're going to be on her way.
Yes, dark is what he's saying. Yeah.
She can get these dolls like really cheap. She got
Hello.
back. Look at the other face of the doll behind, and then the dark-haired girl face. All right, let me look at the. Hang on. Hang on, Cassie. I'll tell you in a minute. Well, the picture I got, her face is in focus. The picture you got, it's not though. Let me go to the one you got. Huh. They both look in focus to me.
Why don't I have any of these pictures?
'Cause you left. I don't have them either.
Hang on. Yeah, like I think she's mischievous, but I don't think she's trouble. Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. Let's bring her up on the big screen and see what we think. Maybe if Sammy puts it up here. Sammy, get me out of the basement. There you go. Let's see if I can blow her up any. She's kind of got a kind of like a China doll look, maybe somewhat, but
I see what he's saying.
I can see what he's saying too. But there's something with her too. I've been feeling that way ever since. I keep going back to her. Do you think there's anything with this one right here? I think it's this one right here I'm feeling.
The tall one is the one that I get feeling vibes
This
from.
one, this one,
The tall one with the black short hair.
this one, or
Yeah,
this one,
the tall one.
this one.
The one in peach.
Yeah.
I
And there's
guess
my other one.
I
That's
guess
my
sort
beautiful.
of empty feeling from that tall one.
That's my beautiful girl there. You know what feeling?
Empty.
I
For me, it feels like,
Like depressed, empty
yeah.
type of feeling.
yeah, kind of. I don't know. I think we pick up on the residue of the people who own them for some reason. But some reason I feel like there's something attached to her. I don't know about this one. I'm trying to decide. I know
For
it's not this one.
pent up anger.
Huh?
Pent up anger, like anger that, like when you hold in anger for a long time and like it just kind of like, I don't know. Because when I hold in anger for a long time, like I'm angry, but I'm sad at the same time.
All oracles and beyond, and if ever you get one, make sure you take it with you. Okay, that doll is my favorite. Which one? Which doll is your favorite? The dark-headed one or the red-headed one? It's one me too. The dark-headed one. On the dark-headed one. I keep going back to her. Literally, keep going back to her. I mean,
Which
it's her. But I think there's stuff with my other one too, and I want this one too, Cassie. I may have to send it to Jim, or you can send it to Jim if he wants it. But I want to send you the money to help pay for them too. I don't want you to put all that money out to pay for it. Yeah, that's the feeling I get with her too. I love her. I think she's beautiful, and I just looked at your message. Venmo and PayPal, yeah. He said he's got money. He said K2 when you go to flea market, antique store, garage sales, always a fun time. You know, I don't have a K2. I'm gonna have to get one. Believe it or not, I don't have one. I've always used my own intuition with it. But I'm gonna get one. I think I'll order me one. You outlined it perfect just then. But Mary, I said, well, no one around my area appreciates like they used to. But Mary, go and investigate like crazy. You outlined it perfect just then. You ever get one, make sure you take it with you. What I outlined perfectly. Cassie, now it's dark once you pick up that dark headed one. I know, Samantha. I just looked at private message. He said he had to go back to work. Just say goodbye.
He just did that on purpose, though.
Yeah. Yeah, her eyes. That's what I look in all the dolls is their eyes. And if I feel like they're looking back at me, if I feel like there's a soul in them, that's what I go with. Cassie, will you be able to go before you go camping tomorrow? Or not? Because you're going to be gone for 6 days. I'm eating bacon and egg sandwich.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yep, that's what I was made for supper. Can you? I mean, it's up. I mean, if you can't, you can't. The one with the short, dark hair he wants. I'll send you a picture of the one he wants, okay? Shit. Cassie, the one with the short, dark hair. Pink dress. He said he'd transfer money to you right now. Me too, Cassie. That's between you and her, Dark. You have to. You guys got each other on Messenger, or I can be the going between person or whatever. Don't matter. All right, can you get it before you go camping tomorrow? I'll remind you, but I'll have to remind you this in the morning, I guess, or tomorrow. Oh, you're just packing tomorrow, right? You leave when you leave, the day after tomorrow. Yeah, but she's gonna be gone 6 days. You don't want her to miss it. It can be gone before she gets back. Dirk, where did you tell me you live at? State-wise? Seems like he lives. Right. We don't need it to be that way though. But She's only $6, Dark. Then you got to ship it to him. So that's going to cost. You live in New York. She lives in California. It'd take probably a week to get to you. Not more. The cards she was sending me, they went to her instead of me. So she got to turn around and send them back to me. Can you buy it tomorrow and ship it out to them tomorrow? Or you can ship it out when you get back. He said ain't no hurry. I'll remind you tomorrow.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Bethy, what are you doing, Bethy?
Just looking through Marketplace.
Okay, who wants a card? Who wants a card?
Carol got her corn nuts. She put it on the ticker. It's funny. Who wants one a card? Is that what she said? And then she mutes.
Yeah.
Where you at? The bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My big bathroom's big. She's in there on the counter in there. Okay, I'll take one.
Which one? I got Everyday Witch Oracle, Dark Goddess, and Shaman.
Shaman.
Alright. I'm gonna give you a Witch Oracle too, because I haven't messed with them in a while.
I'm laughing at this, what he said in here to me in the message. That's funny.
Sorry, I had to get my charger.
You're off like a dollhouse. Creepyville. You didn't come up, Cassie. You had the link. Thank you, Cassie, for doing that for him. Might be Beth. Now I need to find it. You know what? I thought that when you're going to think it's crazy, but I really thought that when I first seen her. I said, that looks like a doll named Beth. I swear it does. It's either Beth or Elizabeth, which would be the long. Yeah, they should have identifier on them. Yeah, you know, Citizen's he's got a doll. Jennifer, she's haunted. She loves me.
Okay.
No, really, I did that. I thought that too. I'm like, that's just crazy that you said that. Yeah, I could do a spirit box session. Yep.
How about I do some cards and then we'll do spirit boxing?
She does. She really does love me. I'm hoping the dolls that I'm getting is gonna love me. We'll see.
Okay, first, this is your first card, Mary, and I got you an Everyday Witch, and then I'm going to get you a Shaman card, okay?
All right, what's that one?
This one's an Everyday Witch.
All right.
Okay. With hard work and a little dollop of luck, our endeavors will eventually bear fruit. No matter what form this takes for you, be sure to take the time to celebrate the harvest. Whether it is an actual harvest of food from your garden or a metaphorical harvest of something you've been working toward, it is important to stop, take a breath, and feel the joy and gratitude that comes with any achievement that took time and effort. Action. Life is full of disappointments and setbacks. No matter how hard you work, this makes it even more important to celebrate the victories. Both large and small, find something you succeeded at recently, even if it is just surviving a tough day at work, and reward yourself with a small celebration, whether it is a favorite food, a soak in a tub, or do something fun with friends. Go you. This card may be an indication that it is time to finish off a project, complete a task you've been working on, or do whatever it takes for you to finally reap the rewards of your hard work. Alternatively, it might be telling you that the harvest is done and celebration is in order. Hurrah. I know what it's saying. You feel like it resonated, Mary?
Yeah.
I know what it's about.
Just keep going. Just keep it out, because I heard part of it, and the other part of my brain was not functioning right. Hi, Misty. Welcome back, citizen.
Hi, Misty.
Well, apparently Z types in his sleep.
Right.
He's been lurking.
I'm gonna go make myself some popcorn.
Misty said hi, Sam.
Hi.
She's in tune with the cards right now, Misty. She's got that short high going till she gets done what she's doing.
Ooh, you got a card I've never gotten before, Mary.
Really?
Yeah, I've never drawn this card for anybody before.
Citizen Food won. I know that feeling. It always wins with me. That's my downfall.
You got the beloved.
The what?
The beloved.
The beloved?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Here we go. You need to get closer to your mic or something.
The beloved. The essence. The beloved is the recognition of spirit in another and moving towards spirit through the other. Okay, let me reread that because that just confused me. The beloved is the recognition of spirit in another and moving towards spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, or our friend, and we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the beloved in everyone, not confusing their personalities with their divine nature. The invitation. Accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. The medicine. Be careful with romantic love. The kind of love you fall in and out of. Own all projections you have placed upon the person you are dreaming of. Remember that they are only mirroring back your own deep longings, rather than revealing their true selves. If you fail to notice this, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again.
Wow. Bye, Misty. Love you.
Anybody else want a card?
Says you never got this card before from Sammy because it's in English. Oh my God.
Alright, citizen, I'll give you a card. Night, Misty. There's so many shaman cards, it's hard to shuffle. Are you thinking of Are you thinking of your question, citizen? Ooh. Ooh. In there. I think it's on. So 2 cards fell out for citizen.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
I sent you a message and told you where we was all at. Did you see it?
So, citizen, you got 2 cards. You got the curse and the ancient one.
Being what?
The curse and the ancient ones.
That would fit him on both standpoints. Did you say citizen?
Yeah. Okay.
He said you can't go. Oh, Sam has didn't request a card, so no. He said. Oh, you did reply. Let me look, Jesse. I'll read it.
You didn't have to request it because I gave it to you.
You're welcome, Jesse.
Okay, the curse. The essence. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is the source of negative patterns and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our own creative energy. The curse holds as us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. The invitation. It is time to recognize the source of your limitations. Did your grandparents live the mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes for heart disease? Were you a slave or a master in a past life? Ooh. The karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be untangled and to be released. Honor the players and their stories. Forgive everyone and everything. Craft a new life course for yourself. The medicine. Be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intention so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. The Ancient Ones. The Ancient Ones are the shamans of old who defeated death and escaped the tyranny of time. The Ancient Ones once walked the earth like us, in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity and can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. The invitation. The Ancient Ones are inviting you to reach to the future to help birth a new destiny for the earth. Ahead. Find out who you are becoming 10,000 years from now. If you accept the invitation, great power and blessings will come your way and allow you to craft a new destiny for yourself. Do not hesitate to bite off more than you can chew because you have unlimited spiritual resources available. The medicine. The Ancient Ones beseech you to examine your attitudes and actions, and be sure that they are of the highest integrity. Not forgiving an ancestor or yourself is keeping you from the freedom you seek. Remember, there is no longer your karma. You can break the chains that once bound you to the family drama and be free of your generational curse. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestors by lighting a candle to them tonight. Both of those went hand in hand. Man, you got some hatred in your family towards somebody.
Everybody's got haters. Eating popcorn will share the wealth.
Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna get off my live, and Mary, you can go live.
Huh?
I'm gonna get off my live, and we'll go live on yours.
Why?
Because I don't know how much longer I have, because I have the free version. And I don't want it to just, like, kick out and nobody know what's going on.
Yeah.
We already been on here 3 hours, and last night we were on for 3 hours.
I know you do, citizen, and I don't blame you. Don't blame you one bit. No, none whatsoever.
I took this B12 vitamin, and then I got a headache.
On that. All right, I'll go live on my channel, I guess. Is that you can raid me? I said raid, not raid. All right, give me a second. Set up.
I'm gonna stay on over here until you go live.
That's what I said. Give me a second. You stay on here, and then you can flip everybody to me. Okay.
Alright. Alright. Hello. Oh, I have a headache. Who wants a rebel card? Oh, shoot.
I may as well, because you're going to give me one anyhow.
I had 2 pieces of that pizza, and it just did not taste good.
We're going to hope not, Z. What?
Your card, went flying. I was lucky I caught it, because it was going for a It said, stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen.
I'm eating. Knickers garlic butter.
Citizen, your card is get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. That, and I don't feel comfortable being live anymore. I'll put Y in private chat.
Oh no, see? Nah, don't worry about it, Sammy.
He just did that on purpose, though. I blocked you on everything. Don't come in my live.
You didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry about it.
Cassie, you want a card? Cassie,
And where's he going?
huh? Mary's live. Going live. When Mary goes live, I'm getting off here.
Oh, did you just go live? No, not yet.
No. Citizen, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about someone else. I can't say his name on this live because he's watching.
Nothing happened. It's she just being silly.
Yeah, he didn't say anything bad. But Cassie's, yours is you need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on, let that shit go, your soul will thank you.
Why did we think we were talking about him? Why would we talk about him? There's no reason.
Right. I just can't say his name in the live stream because I don't want him to use that against me.
There's nothing to do, Sammy. You're being paranoid.
I know. He did that to be petty though, and it just kind of made me mad.
Well, don't be petty back. That doesn't do any good. I feel horrible that Z thinks we were talking about him.
Cassie, check your messages and send that to Citizen, please.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with him. Sammy, say something.
I'm just gonna go ahead and end the live, okay? Mary's gonna be live in a second, guys, on her channel.
Much love, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Yeah, she just sent out links to her live show. I love you all. Thank you for coming. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Sammy.
Mary's channel. Thank you for coming up, Beth.